Hey everybody, welcome to a special unboxing. This time around we have the Kraken figure from Seance Era, from the Drake group. I ordered this quite a while ago. I actually had this pre-ordered last year at some point, and this was actually went on sale on a model store that I order from. Just was super intriguing. It was a little pricey for a 12th scale figure, but it looks like it's pretty high quality, but let's take a look. Not sure if a lot of people review these types of figures on YouTube, but every time I get one of these, I try to at least put a video up, just because, like me, I'm always curious about how good these are, especially like at such a price. I want to say, excuse all the crinkling, I want to say this was $100 or so. That's usually about what these types of figures go for. It felt like it came with a lot of different accessories, and like I said, it looks really nice. Hopefully it looks like this, but the box is pretty cool. It's got a... Boxes from China always have a premium feel to them actually, and these have magnetic clasps, so that's always nice. But yeah, for the money, I feel like I'm probably gonna be slightly disappointed. But yeah, look at that. Of course, there's already a smudge here, unfortunately. Let's take a look at that closer. Looks like it was just some dust. But yeah, look at that figure. This is a pretty expensive figure, if I'm being honest, for what you get. But actually pretty high quality. Like, this outfit is very detailed. And it's actually like, oh, pretty rubbery, pretty squishy. See that? But I could see this easily tearing because this is like a very thin, stretchy rubber, the outfit. And it definitely easily picks up dust. But yeah, because this is like, this foam is coming off. But yeah, that's the main figure itself. Let's go ahead and break out some of the accessories first, and go from there. So we got another row here. And I want to say, whoa, what is this? What is this? Body powder. What? Is there instructions? Body powder. What in the world? Okay, so here's some instructions at least. But I'll go through that in a minute. Yeah, there's actually another layer here with this, with the case, or with the stand. All right, let's take a look at these instructions here. Thankfully, this time around, there's no like gun model I have to put together, because that was a pain. Here we go. Okay, jumpsuit. We got all the accessories, the bracket installation. We got, what do we got here? Specialized breathing mask and cylinder. Body powder. Introduction to settings. Wow, that's really detailed. All right, so so what do I do with the body powder? I wonder if that's, what would that be for? Body powder. I don't know. That's weird. I'm really worried about this fabric ripping. It just feels very flimsy. All right, let's go through the accessories. All right, first up we've got, let's see. There's a different face. Another different face. It's like the worried face. And then what is the actual, I'm like really worried to handle this. I feel like I'm gonna get it dirty. Here we go. We got the front hair piece, and I want to say you can you take this off? Yeah, I'm really worried to take the mask off. Feels like I'm gonna break something. Like I think this is glued in. Yeah, let's not mess with that. But here's another sort of joyous face, I guess. Let's leave that alone. So yeah, there's 3 different faces. Like I said, determined face, worried face, and then the normal happy face. We've got yeah, there's a gun in here. Looks like there's a holster. Yeah, there's the gun. Pretty small, but it looks like it's two-tone paint, which is nice. And it's actually, it's like slid back. Why would that be? Interesting. Weird. We've got a backpack looking thing here. What is this thing for? What does this say? Number 14, ME robot. It's not a robot, this is a backpack that just has foam inside. Weird. Here's the robot. This thing. Wow, this is pretty detailed. There we go. Look at that. And then how does this work? There we go. So what do you do here? How do you... There we go. Wow, look at that. Oh man, look at this. Holy cow. Where does this go? I mean, that's why this thing is so expensive. Look at the paint detail on this thing. And just these are all articulated. Look at that. I know this is supposed to be like a squid looking thing. All right. Oh, wait, here. Okay, so yeah, there's the regular non-masked version of her hair. Like that. There we go. Okay. There. Like that. Yeah, it just feels like there's a lot of little black specks everywhere. All right, next up, we've got her regular gun. I don't know why there's this like gun too. Very strange. Is that like the bonus? I'll put it back in here because I don't need it. Really? Looks like there's like a little spike here. Yeah, the knife, her little knife, that's actually really nice. Look at that. Very detailed. And we've got her tank, air tank, which has some cool weathering on it and really fine print there. I can't even read. And then some wiring for the air tank. Get that together later. We've got her flippers, which are pretty nice. They're pretty hard. I thought they'd be more rubbery, but this is actually hard plastic and this part's rubbery. And then we got this body powder. What is it? What is it? I'm not even gonna try to snort this, but it's probably just to keep this from drying out maybe? Let's put some on there. See what happens. It's like baby powder. So silly. I don't know. I think it's just supposed to keep it. Yeah, probably keep it from drying out is what my guess would be. It says to use a brush. So I'll do that later. that is my guess, to keep it from drying out. And then it looks like her holster for the gun. Like that. And then just, yeah, various, what do we got? Some various feet. Different type of feet. It's hard to get these out of here. Yeah, I don't know why there's different feet type. Oh, there's feet that are like pointed more. Yeah, there's feet that are pointed. Looks like I'm missing a fist that's buried down there. We got just different types of hands. We got a fist. Sort of your standard, you know, gripping hand for the gun. We got the pointing hand. And then we've got just another kind of gripping hand for like the pistol. And what else? And yeah, we've got this stand, which connects to other things. And this is number 2 of the series, I think. I don't know if there's more of these. But yeah, let me, all right, let's take a look at the figure again a little more closely. I don't really want to remove any of this outfit because I'm worried about trying to get it back on, but it looks very intricate. And I think these little clasps actually work. And I think the top obviously comes off, but yeah, this collects a lot of dust. And I think the way that it was packaged, you can see there's like marks from where her hand was. But yeah, pretty good articulation too. It feels pretty tight. It feels like it's actually wires. I'm actually kind of worried about moving it too much just because of this rubbery substance. I don't want it to dry out or crack or what. Like I said, I don't really want to take, it feels like this has a wire armature underneath. And I don't really want to take this jacket off. But yeah, this is really nice. So yeah, let me get this more set up with all of our accessories and I'll be right back. All right, cutting in real quick, just to show sort of some of my struggles. I just popped off one of the feet, and if you notice, yeah, this is on a wire armature. And this was extremely hard to get off. You gotta be careful because I was very worried about ripping this because you had to kind of pull this back and just yank on it, which I'm not a fan of. I did get this on. It was a little tricky to get the wire into there, but otherwise it's pretty easy. I didn't put this hooked on yet because if you notice, there's a little hook here and that hooks into the clothes. And I'm very worried about ripping this, especially since this is hard plastic. So I think I'm gonna leave off this clip for now, which is kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying to pay a lot of money for something and you're like extremely worried you're gonna break it. But this thing is a really thin figure. And yeah, being packaged, there's definitely a defect on the skin now from where she was packaged from the hands. It's especially on this side too, if you can see that. So that's something to be mindful of. I did put some more of that body powder on her and it does actually help. And I am a little bit worried about, you know, these are pretty hard plastic here and they do come off, but there was an indent here and here. And obviously I can't show that, but that's definitely another thing to keep an eye out. I put some more of that powder here. Hopefully that will mitigate that. But I think in the long run, you're gonna have dents here unless you take those off. And I don't know if you want to display it like that, obviously. But yeah, the details on this is really nice, especially this outfit. I mean, there's a lot of printing on here. And there's a lot of different little intricate things, and this is pretty cool. I'm gonna now set it up with the feet, but I just wanted to point out that, yeah, you had to pull really hard to get this off, and that's a little worrisome. All right, so that is it. I put the feet on with the flippers, and I'll tell you what, that was a definite pain. This does have a metal armature, and you have to be very careful because I basically had to take a Leatherman, grab onto the armature, push back the soft flesh, if you will, and kind of just jam that foot onto, there's like a small little ball nub at the end. And so I pose this like this. I put the rest of the accessories in. I'm not even going to attempt to put different hands on right now because I'm just worried about something tearing or ripping. And besides, I think the figure looks pretty cool like this anyway. I tried to not necessarily mimic the box, but sort of give that sort of diving look to her. Again, yeah, those marks on their upper thighs there, it's kind of bad. And I do have to go through and just try to remove that stuff, maybe some sticky tack. But yeah, not sure what to do about this cool backpack. There's definitely a lot of fun accessories. Like, I'm not really sure what to do with this. There's no like accessory for it to hover, but I think it displays really nicely like that. And it's obviously not very sturdy like this, but actually that's not bad. So yeah, that's it. That's the 002 Kraken. What is this? Designed by Hasuki. So Hasuki, China. Pretty fun figure, very detailed for the size. Very nice quality figure as well. I like the skin texture, obviously, and all the accessories. And this is just a fun, neat figure. So there you go. Let me know what you thought of this. I'll try to do figures like this every once in a while. I don't buy a lot of them, and when I do, sometimes I don't film it because it takes up some time. But yeah, let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody.